Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, so we'll start our topic today.
Okay.
So we discussed in our previous sessions some product hunting ideas, how to,
Yes. Yeah.
from where we get that idea that we then later on uh, analyze it using different tools and using Amazon's product opportunity explorer tool. We have bought Seller's Sprite. We use that one. Otherwise, there's also Helium 10, which works the same. So
Yeah.
in Amazon Australia, we usually also do some manual analysis. So we just check which which sellers are from global markets and which are local. So we check out for reviews, ratings, and all that stuff. So last time we discussed,
Yes.
we took ideas from Alibaba.com. So far we've got ideas from Amazon categories. We've got
Yes.
ideas from Product Opportunity Explorer categories here. And we also discussed that we can like take idea from anywhere, uh,
Yeah.
be it be it any physical shop, maybe any mall we are visiting, and we saw a product and we think it it can be a good fit for Amazon selling, and then we can come to Amazon and search it. So basically, idea can be from anywhere, and
Yes.
uh, but obviously, it's not that we like a product and we just launch it. We have to verify it. We have to check profitability. We have to run
Yes.
through all the checks of whether the product is viable or not for us. So today maybe let's discuss some criteria. Most of the things we have already discussed in our previous sessions, but
Yes.
let's like as a whole sort of discuss them. Uh, that what what sort of products we are looking for in winning products. So we already discussed 3 4 points in our starting sessions that should not be a very seasonal product. It should be something with a uh, sort of a wow factor, and it should be evergreen. Those we already discussed. If you recall, or you have downloaded the sessions, or
Okay.
you call it, you know. But here I just simply shortlisted a few things and a
Yeah.
few points that I thought it's better we discuss it. So number one, this criteria was mostly developed for Amazon UK market, but most of the
Okay.
things, if something is changed in the Australian market, we will discuss it accordingly. So,
Yeah.
number
The
one,
season.
what we look for is sellers on first page must not have huge number of reviews. That is, that's already we discussed.
Yeah.
In
Yes. Yeah.
Amazon Australia, we already discussed that sellers with high reviews mean they are from global markets, and it's usually hard to, uh, it's not hard, but usually they have a kind of un unjustified, unjust advantage over us. So
Yeah.
as we search, let's suppose this product, pepper grinder, you can see just the top ones, 12,000, 1,000, 3.4K,
Yeah.
400. So this to 2,000. So this is
Yeah.
usually a negative. point, and this is usually the biggest no-go for us. 17,000, 8,000, 2,000. So this is what we mean by high reviews. So automatically, uh, the product
You
is
know
not,
about that person.
yeah, the product is not our favorable one in this case. So that we already discussed a lot of times. Product should not be very generic. Like, for example, a generic product is a very common product. Like, for example, kitchen plates. Like, kitchen plates, like you can find in any store near you, or maybe like, let's say, baby diapers, you know. So diapers are like very common products available everywhere and
Yeah,
easily available, and they have usually very high demand and very high competition. So day-to-day use
yeah,
products like which are very, very common, we consider them generic products. So why we don't do it? Obviously, it will require a huge budget because diapers is a huge category and a huge investment. Uh, Similarly, other products like maybe uh, pet wipes, you know, as you can see on the top, 26,000, and there are huge competitors overall. So it's a common product. So we don't
yeah,
usually do such thing. Not very seasonal. Again, we discussed it that if there is like 2 or 3 months of uh, lower demand, it's okay. But it should not be like just like 5, 6, 7 months of zero demand. So, like for example, pool products like pool inflatables, maybe you can see like these sort of products are only like in countries where there is the winter is 2, 3, 4 months. These usually sell within 1 or 2 months, and then the rest of the sorry, summer, and then the rest of the months they don't sell well. So
yes,
such types of like maybe Halloween products or like Valentine products that are very specifically uh, seasonal. So usually we stay away as a new seller from such products. Yes, if we
mm,
build our brand and we have multiple products, then we can try different sort of seasonal products as well. We can experiment with them, like for example, launch a few products in Halloween. Once they sell out well and do a good revenue, then we sell Christmas products in the next 2, 3 months. Then in the next 2, 3 months, we work on Valentine products. Then in the next 2, 3 months, we work on summer products. So, uh, but that comes with experience. So overall, as a new seller, we usually don't recommend seasonal products.
okay,
But obviously, there will be sellers who will be making uh, good profitability, good revenue in seasonal product overall throughout the year. But that does not mean it's uh, the right strategy for everyone. So as a new seller, we stray away from seasonal products.
okay,
Search volume of top 5 keywords should be consistent. Okay, what this means is
yeah,
let's have an example of kitchen utensils. Let's go to seller's right. Uh, okay. This is about keyword research. So we can do keyword research using keyword mining, and we can do keyword research using reverse SN as well. Uh, in
Okay.
this case, let's use keyword mining. What keyword mining does is we just give it one keyword and it gives us all the relevant keywords that are related to that keyword. So
Okay.
as as you saw here, we typed in kitchen utensil set, okay, and here you can see we got 56 relevant keywords. So
Yeah.
what's the criteria is low reviews, search volume of top five keywords should be consistent, which means that we need to check the search volume graphs of the top five keywords. So how we do that is we monthly searches and we sort them by, yeah, descending monthly searches. Okay. This is our keyword that we searched. So it's got a monthly search volume of 494. We will check the history,
Yes.
the monthly history. As you can see, this keyword is not very popular. So we will
Yeah.
what we say here is top five keywords. Top five keywords mean the keywords with topmost search volume. So kitchen is not relevant, must be relevant keyword. Wooden utensil, yes, it's relevant. So we will check the search graph for it. Yeah. As you can see, it is consistently growing. So it's a good
Yeah.
keyword. Number one, home and kitchen is again a very generic keyword. Kitchen tools, no. Spatula, no. Kitchen utensil, yes. We will check it. Okay. This keyword is also very consistent. So you can see. Then wooden spoon, yes, it's it's very consistent as well. The overall the search volume, the demand is consistent throughout its history. Then we can go for wooden spatula. Cooking utensil is also a relevant keyword. So as you can see here, most of the top keywords are very consistent. So that's what we
Okay.
mean that search volume of top keywords should be consistent. And it's not like it's a very kind of a rare product which is only being searched by one or two keywords, and there are no keywords, no other keywords at all with zero consistency. So basically, it can you can say we can use it for checking seasonality as well. But overall, we know the keyword depth as well. We call it the keyword depth. So the product should have a very good keyword depth. As you can see in this case, there are lots of keywords and the keywords are healthy. So that's what
Yes.
we mean by keyword consistency, search volume consistency. So we just search the product, any relevant keyword, and Seller Sprite gives us all the related keywords here. Okay.
Okay.
The next check mark is low review sellers should
Lovely.
have a good share in the market. Again, this point we have discussed. Uh, Usually, let's take an example of so that I can run the seller's sprite uh, product research tool. Let's say camping knife. Okay. We've already discussed this point in Amazon Australia. How we checked it was
Yeah. The
mostly
low
like
view. Yeah.
manually and checking that the low review sellers, uh,
Yes.
local sellers, they are getting good revenue or not. Because, like as you can see here, this guy with 19 reviews is getting good sales, 100 plus sales. Uh,
100%.
Even though that most of the competitors here are very high reviews. So As you can see here, this one with 11 reviews is doing a bit better as well. A very good example of this we can take in US market. Let me open up the product research tool so you can have a better idea. Yeah. So how we filter out low review sellers is there is a filter option in this product research tool. How we run the product
Okay.
research tool is we just enter a keyword in Amazon search and then seller's price
Yes.
and enable extension. So this there are these multiple tools here, product research, reverse and keyword mining. This is the product research. In Helium 10, it's called X-ray tool. So
Okay.
there is this filter option you can see. In the filter option, we filter out the low review sellers. So how we
Okay.
filtered out the number of ratings. Number of ratings, if we put a maximum of let's say 500, only those sellers with with 500 or less reviews will be filtered out here. So as you can see in this niche, even the sellers with 160 reviews doing good, 63 reviews, 1500 revenue, 9 reviews, 6000 revenue, 6 reviews, 8000 revenues. So overall, we can see that the low review sellers are also doing good, which means if we enter in this market with low reviews, there are good chances that we will succeed as well. Because, but if there's a product in which only the sales are only going to the high review sellers, then it automatically means there's more competition in the product. So
Yeah.
we try to avoid it. But if the low review sellers, new sellers, they are getting good revenue, it means the market is healthy and we can enter as a new seller as well. So we can
Okay.
check it manually as well. By checking each competitor, we can use the product research tool as well. Okay.
Okay.
Overall rating of top sellers uh, should be good, 4.3. This we discussed in the product opportunity explorer
Yeah.
as well, that overall the return rate should be good and the rating should be good as well. Here you can see in product opportunity explorer, we can check the return rate and the
Yeah.
average rating as well. So here in the average ratings of product, rating is this 4.6, 5.0, 4.5. This is rating.
Yeah.
So
Certainly.
average should be around 4.3, 4.2 somewhere. So as you can see, this one is perfect, 4.5, 4.3, 4.2. So overall, the average is good. So if most of the top sellers, they are below 4.0, like 3.5, 3.8, 3.7, and they are selling
Yes.
good as well, it means there is some inherent issue with the product that even the top competitors cannot r remove from the product. So which would mean that there will be lot of
Problem. Yeah.
returns mostly. So that's
Yes.
why we avoid it. If customers are having issues with the product, most probably they'll return it. The return rate will be high, which will eat our profitability, and overall the product may fail due to the low rating. As you can see, Seller Sprite also gives us the average rating, uh, which
Yes.
is 4.6 here in this product. So that's what we also need to look out for. Uh,
Yes.
the rating should be overall very good. Chinese sellers should not be very dominant. In Amazon Australia, it's not an issue. Usually there are very few Chinese sellers. So it's not an issue in Amazon, US, and other markets. We can check it using product research tool, uh, or we can also check it using uh, check them manually. So let's see if seller sprite is showing us country, origin of sellers. Yes,
Yes.
you can see China. Where is it showing? Mhm. So these sellers, let me remove the review thing so we get a total idea, and we filter out China. So as you can see in this category, like let's sort out revenue from high to low. So mostly the top competitors are Chinese. Like out of 50,
Yeah.
24 are Chinese. So we need to be very careful uh, jumping into such products. We need to be careful that we have good margins because Chinese usually they usually do price war and stuff. So overall, we need to be very careful in this. If like out of like 70-80% are Chinese sellers. So usually we need to be, but in Amazon Australia, this is not an issue. Even like in other market, it's not like a something, if all the other criteria are met and most of them are Chinese, uh, we can go
Yes.
for it. But there are some products in which Chinese are very dominant, like let's suppose silicone products, something made of silicone. Uh,
Yeah.
there are a few categories uh, that need to be s- studied before like entering into them, into those products, launching those products. So uh, you need to be careful about profitability here, and usually it's better if we go for a product with local sellers. Again, in Amazon
Yeah.
Australia, we already discussed that. Okay, most sellers should be FBA. Again, this is a valid point because if there are, let's remove the filter. Okay, so out of 75, there were 24 Chinese, which is not very bad. Uh, okay, most of the products should be FBA. As you can see here, most of them are FBA. There is quite a lot of Amazon as well. MZ means Amazon, which means Amazon is selling this product using their own distribution, which is also a negative point most of the time because usually Amazon is very aggressive and it's very hard to beat them. Uh,
Yeah.
but what, okay, so if you hover on, they show you the origin in US, China, US. Okay, so here it's shown. Why we discuss FBA? Because if it's a sort of a product like let's say uh office chair. In this product, you may see most of the sellers as FBM because this is a sort of a bulky product and sellers usually prefer to do FBM for such products uh, compared to FBA because FBM is usually cheaper for bulky products. Amazon charges a
Yeah.
lot. So a product, if in a product there are lots of FBM sellers, it means there is uh, either it's bulky or there is some issue that the sellers are not using FBA. But normally the type of products we do are usually FBA. So We don't have to, but just for basic understanding and basic
Yes.
criteria, you should keep in mind that most of the sellers should be FBA and not FBM. So how we check using the tool, I showed you this. How we check manually is we click on the listing. Okay, this one, as you can see, this is a chair, office chair. It says ships from Amazon. So this is FBA. Okay,
Yeah.
let's say take another example. This also ships from Amazon. So, and it's Prime eligible. So we can check manually that it's FBA. Let's check an FBM setup like this guy. Mm. As you can see here, the shipper and the seller is this guy, which means this person is doing FBM. When you hover it here, they will show you the history of this seller. 3+ years on Amazon, 1,000 orders fulfilled. So it means it's an experienced FBM seller. And mostly you'll not get uh, Prime badge here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a basic thing to check as well.
Yes.
Okay. Product design utility should be consistent throughout the page. Yes, it's also very important. What this means is uh, we'll take our another example. Let's say we are looking for bread knife. Okay. Product design utility should be consistent. Sometimes this is usually to find out the right keyword for our product. So as as you see, we typed in bread knife here. Well, it's looking like
Yes.
a good product anyways. Uh, in Amazon Australia as well because it's got a search volume, good search volume. Yeah, and the trend has recently started, so should not be very competitive as well. Anyhow, as you go down the page, you'll see you see similar type of products, similar type of designs, which is actually what we need, which means this keyword is
Yeah.
good and it's consistent throughout the page. Like it's showing me just bread knives, like two, three different designs and styles, but overall it's showing me bread knife. But if I go for a keyword like, let's suppose, bread making accessories. Now, I cannot just have any idea by searching bread making accessories that which product I need to launch because every other product is a different product. You can see it's good
Yeah.
for hunting purposes, it's good for taking ideas, but overall, this does not make sense if I'm doing a product research on a specific product. Or if someone just suggests me, why don't you launch bread making accessories? I'll say, what sort of accessories do you need? Because bread accessories is a huge niche. As you can see here, it's bread lane, bread bags, bread scraper, door scraper, bread sling. So different type bread starter kit, dough whisk, plates, whisk, mat. So all these products are very different from one another. So it means this is not a good keyword uh, for the product, and the design is not like, let's suppose, take another example. Let's say I'm launching uh baby farming toys. From overall the look of it, you'll see that it's a good, like, cool little product to learn. But as you go down the page, you'll see different design every seller is selling. So what this means is the design is usually is mostly inconsistent as you go down the page. So usually as a new seller, we try to avoid such products uh,
Yeah.
because there is a risk that the design we go with uh, has not much potential, or it does not sell, uh, or the customers just they don't like it. Uh, Obviously, we have the data that what is selling and what's not, but still there is a slight risk. So it's better to go with products that are more consistent. As you can see here, every product is different from one another, even though the keyword is very sort of a good keyword, baby farming toy. But every other product is shown is inconsistent from the other. So this usually we try to avoid. Like if we search, let's say bread box. So if you search bread box, all you'll get is bread box. Yeah, two, three different designs, but overall,
Yeah.
one is wooden, the one is plastic one, but overall the thing is the same, bread box. I can easily choose out of two, three designs and launch it if the other criteria is met. Anyways, it's also got a good pinch volume. Yeah, but it's a bit of bulky product, so usually. So, you might have
Yes.
got the idea that overall the product should be uh, consistent throughout the page, and it should not be every other seller should not be selling a very different or a very unique design, which makes it difficult for us to launch a design or copy a competitor easily. So that's the best some basic criteria we'll discuss. We will discuss the rest of it in our next session. Uh,
Okay.
some of them are basic, some of them were worth discussing. So overall, it depends on again practice and experience. So I will finish
Yes.
this criteria, and we will also get some examples. In our next session, we already discussed few examples in today's session from Amazon, Australia,
Yeah.
and US. Yeah, so in the next session, I will discuss some more of this criteria and how to find a winning
Inshallah.
product, basically. Okay,
Inshallah. Yes, brother.
I'll share this file with you as well, so you can read it, have a look at it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, see you in next session.
Inshallah. See you tomorrow, brother. Assalamu alaikum.
So we were discussing this. So we type in the bread box. If we want, we can
Yes.
filter out some keywords, but in this case, since we just have 19 keywords, so maybe we will keep the filters very relaxed. Okay, so we've got 8 keywords: bread box,
Yeah.
bread bin, bread proofing box, corner bread box, bread storage, bread container, bread box. So we need to check all these keywords, or if you're gonna do it directly from here, seller's site, we just uh hover on this keyword and we get the top 10 products from here as well. So as you can see, all of them are showing. No, this
Correct.
is as you can see, this is a different product now. So it's
Yeah.
got search volume of it's a bread proofing box. This is our product. This is our product. This is also a different thing. So, and this is our product. So at least 5 keywords. Uh, this is for Australian market as well, this criteria. So at least 5 keywords should show the
Yeah.
same product on the main page, because then we know that this product has got some revenue depth, some keyword depth. So that later we can use in our marketing and stuff. Sometimes it's just one keyword or two keywords in these small markets and small products. So then that's not recommended. And usually the search volume is also low. In this case, you can see that the top keyword has 6,500 search volume, then
Salah.
2,500, 1,200. So that's decent enough for Australian market for our budget. Okay. The next point is, did you understood this point? There's any,
Yes, yes. Yeah,
yeah,
the keyword, yes, brother.
yeah. We just search the keyword, we get the relevant keywords. We
Yeah, we have
check all the
70
relevant
something.
keywords, and we check that the results are same on all the relevant keywords. Okay. Design pattern should not be there. So sometimes, this specifically again, it's for UK market, but sometimes there's a product.
Yes,
Let me give you an example that has been patented. So we need to check that whether a product is patented or not. In most of the products, we already know that there cannot be, most probably, there will not be any patent issue. But
what's
if
button?
patent is, sometimes if a brand is selling a product, they patent the design, they trademark the design. So
Okay, okay.
only they can sell that specific design. Like, let's suppose, let me give you an example. Wash, like,
It's like you copying somebody's stuff. Yeah,
yeah, so you should not copy somebody's design. Like, as you can
yeah,
see, this product, uh,
yeah,
if I search the product in the US market, wash bag for travel, you will get this brand mostly Scruba. So Scruba, then this is a bit of a different product. Then this is a bit similar to this. So, and then you can see as I go down, there are not much similar products to this. Then again,
yeah,
Scruba, and then this guy. So
yeah.
in such products, or at least like in every case, if we are
Yes,
launching a product that has different designs, or that has just one design or one brand is selling it, most probably it's their patent. So this product
okay.
I know of, this this brand has its patent. As you can see here, they've already most of the times they already mention it in the listing. So as you can see, Scruba wash bag, patented washboard in a bag, trademark. So it means
Yeah,
this design this design you cannot sell as a new seller. Otherwise,
okay.
this because this design is protected by this brand, if you copy this design, this brand will come complain to Amazon, and Amazon will deactivate your listing. So
Yeah,
most probably this guy who is selling it, because they are selling it at 50, that's why they're even selling it at a good price, 59.95, uh,
yeah.
because it's their own design, I think it's their own invention type of a thing.
I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, they decide for
So,
this one. Yeah.
yeah. Mm,
Yes, brother.
No,
Yes, brother.
I
I'm
can.
still here, yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, let's go ahead. So if a product has how we check it, there are usually experts who check this. There are services on Fiverr. We tell them to check the design pattern, uh, if this design is patented or not. But usually in mostly like the generic sort of products, like for example,
Yes.
the peeler that you are doing, there is very rare chances that there will be some design pattern. And usually it's in type of products that feel like a bit new in the market, or in which one brand is dominating, or if we study some competitors and there is a trademark design or they've mentioned it in their listing. So that's where we need to check the pattern and we need to stay away from that design, uh, or as a whole just stay away from that product overall. So that would be better.
Oh, yeah. If you see something like this, the trademark name, you have to wait.
Yeah.
Don't bother, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's just simply just avoid it, move on to the next product.
Yeah.
Okay, the next point is product should not have lots of complex variations. Okay, so you discussed this before as well. Product should be simple, two or three variations, they're okay. But a product with like 10 sizes, 10 colors, 10 designs, 15 different sort of variations, those type of products we need to stay away. Like for example, window,
Look like
like
that means
let's suppose. Mhm.
like something like is the size and color you have to stay away more.
Yeah, if like
Yeah.
you can see here in this product, there are
Yes.
almost like 30 or 40 sizes,
Yes,
and
yeah.
most probably it will be FBM. Okay, so
Yeah, they
it's
ship themselves,
still
yeah.
Amazon, still it's FBA, and they have like four, like 7 colors and 30 sizes. So this type of product as a new seller are not recommended. You know,
Yeah.
like it's a bit difficult to keep up with the inventory as a new seller, and to overall manage this sort of product. So
Yeah.
if
This is too much.
like let's say it's a shoes, or it's a clothing thing that has different sizes, different variations, and lots of complex things going on in the listing, we usually try to avoid such products as a new seller. Okay.
Okay.
The gross margin should be more than 40%. I think we already discussed this point,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
uh, we've done the calculation, the FBA revenue calculator. We checked the product. So if all the criteria is fulfilled, but there is no margin, the margin is low, obviously there is no point in doing that product, because at the end we are doing it for a good profit margin. So if the
Yes.
margin is not good, even though it's a very good product, it fulfills all the other criteria, but the margin is lower, like 25%, 20%, uh, we just ignore that product and move on to the next one.
Yeah.
How we calculate the gross margin using FBA calculator, or using the seller sprite calculator. We just input the supplier cost. How we get the supplier cost is just searching the product directly on Alibaba and having a rough idea, and then uh, proceed with sourcing of the product. So if in actual sourcing, which can take 1 week, 2 weeks, we find the price that we are aiming for. Let's say we are going for a product like, as an example, we already discussed this product. We are going for this one. The selling price is 56.99. We are aiming for something below $15 of the total cost. And after
Yeah.
we just roughly search it and we think it's possible, uh, then after 1 week, 2 weeks of sourcing the product, properly communicating with the suppliers, getting quotations from them, we got it within $15. Then it means we can proceed it. But let's say our target price was 15 and we got this in 25 from suppliers, and none of the supplier is uh, lowering their price uh, to what our target is, then obviously we need
Yeah.
to skip this product, even though we wasted our time and energy
Oh,
on
yeah.
this. But it's better to move on and select another product. Or what we do is we shortlist 2 3 products and start working on sourcing, if and then we proceed with the one with the best margins. So there's also, so if like one
Okay.
of the product does not bear good results in sourcing, does not uh, it does not achieve our target of sourcing costs, then obviously we move on to the next one and we try to achieve the margins in that. So
Yeah.
gross margin should be uh, more than or equal to
What
40%. Amazon fee should not
also?
exceed 35% of sale price of our targeted variant. This we have also discussed uh, in FBA calculator. So how this works is, let's suppose, uh, let me pick up a product in this account. Like, let's suppose this one, calculate revenue, FBA calculator here. So here, as you can see, this is the product that's currently in this store, selling for 14.99. So
Okay.
15 pounds, it's in the UK. So 15 pounds is the price. Amazon referral fee is 1.95. Uh, there's some digital service fee, 0.11. So the Amazon fee is 2.06. Then fulfillment cost, which is 3.54. Uh, yeah, so fulfillment cost plus the Amazon fee, if it's less than 35%, uh, it's a good point for us. our criteria is fulfilled. But if it's more than 35%, like let's say the selling price is $10 and the Amazon fee plus fulfillment cost is $5. It means 50% of the price is covered by just the Amazon fee. So then we have to calculate our supplier cost, shipping cost, advertising cost. There's very less chance that this product will be profitable if Amazon fee plus fulfillment cost exceeds 35%. So here in this case, how we calculate it to
Oh,
2.06. Let's calculate it quickly. So 2.06 plus the FBA fee 3.54. So the total is 5.6. So it is it comes to if you calculate it based on $15, it's almost like 35%. So it's okay.
yeah, مدة yeah.
Yeah. If the selling price was $10 and this was 5.6, then
Sweet.
obviously it's a red flag.
Yeah, no good, yeah.
So because more than half of your sales is going to Amazon fees, so then what's the purpose of doing that product? So that is why we are always on the look for products with high price but low FBA fee. So
Yeah,
because uh, the referral fee we cannot reduce it because the referral fee depends on your selling price. So if you are selling this product at 15, the referral fee is 2. If you are selling this product at 30, the referral fee is 4. So it increases with your
the
price, your
price, yeah.
selling price,
Okay.
because it's percentage based. So it's
Yeah,
15% of the selling price, let's say. Uh, so that's why we cannot control this referral fee, but we can control the fulfillment fee. As you saw here, the price is 30, uh,
still
but the
something, yeah.
fulfillment cost is the same because fulfillment depends on the weight and dimensions of the product. If
Okay,
the product price is high, it does not mean and the weight and dimension is lower on the lower side, then we'll have more profit. But obviously, if the price is higher, the referral fee will also be higher because it's on percentage basis. So it's
yeah,
15% of the selling price in most cases. So what we are looking for here is FBA fee should be lower and selling price should be relatively higher. So overall, we get to a conclusion that Amazon fee, which is two fees, referral fee
yeah.
plus FBA fee,
Fulfill. Okay.
fulfillment fee, should not
That
exceed
means
35%.
35, yeah. That
Yeah.
means the storage, all Amazon fish less than 35.
Yeah. Storage fee is
Okay.
usually very low. So in this
Yeah,
case, if you see the storage fee per unit is estimated monthly units, so it's around
60.
0.1, 0.2. So that's usually very low in case you
Yeah,
are selling well. If you are not selling well, then your storage fee will be increased. This is also a point.
increase.
If your inventory is at the fulfillment center of Amazon and it's not selling, then Amazon will charge you extra storage fee because obviously
Okay,
you have occupied their space, but you are not selling the product. But if the sell through is good, you can have like zero storage fee. So
okay.
depends on your sell through. That we can check in our reports as well in supply chain. Uh, Here in the inventory, as you can see, there is an option called sell through.
Yeah.
So if the sell through is positive in green, it means you are not
Yes.
being charged
Okay.
extra storage fee. But if it's red, then your storage fee will increase. So
Yeah.
that's why we have to order
Sell.
enough inventory that we can just sell out. It's not like you just order 2000 units and it's just sitting in FBA warehouse and it's not selling. Then it will, and the fees are sometimes crazy. So mostly in November, December season, the
Yes.
fees are like almost 2x, 3x. So you have to be very careful. If a product is not selling, you have to just sell it out, or uh, you have to order inventory very carefully. Or if you are in that country, you need and you want to order more from China, you just order it to your address, keep it at your home or your warehouse, and then
Yeah.
slowly dispatch it to Amazon. Send it to
Maybe that
Amazon.
was a good idea.
Yeah. But if you just send a huge inventory in bulk to Amazon and it's not selling, Amazon will charge you extra for it. So there's also. So the point was Amazon fee should not exceed 35%. If a product is selling for $20 and uh, the total fee is $10, it means the fee is 50% of the selling price. It means we need to stay away from those type of products. We need to find products with higher selling price and lower FBA fee in order to be
Yeah.
profitable as a new seller. So that was the overall criteria. We
Yes.
discussed this one by one. Uh,
Mm.
now there are some examples from Amazon UK market. Let's see. So here, uh, lending cost should be 3.5 or less. Yeah. So here you can see this sort of a splash mat for under high chair. This is the mat. Let's open up the profitability calculator, seller's price calculator. Here we can access it. As you can see, this listing is doing 6,400 in revenue, selling 433 units in last 30 days. Average price is 15.5. The rank, the best seller rank, according to Amazon, is 1500 in the category of baby product. So out of in the baby product, it's ranking at 1500. Uh,
Mm.
the FBA fee for this product is 1.9. Let's see if it's so here in this uh, listing. Let's use the FBA profit calculator. Load up, please. Yeah, let's check the FBA fee. Okay, so the referral fee is 2.25. FBA fee
Yeah.
is 1.9. So the total is almost at 3.3, 4.3. So the total is 4.3. Okay, so 4.3 out of 15 is under 30%. So it's okay to go and to further research this product. Let's see if we get this product at a purchasing cost of 3.5. Let's remove the rate. As you can see, if we get this in 3.5, the gross margin will be 54%. But let's make it 4, there it will be 50%. I doubt this FBA fee, so I will check it in the revenue calculator from Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay, it's correct. As you can see, it's
Uh,
1.9, which means this is a lightweight, affordable, less compact, a compact, less bulky product. So if we can even get this in 4 pounds, uh, sorry, $4, which is 3 pounds, and we are selling it at 14.99, our gross margin will be 50% almost. And what we discussed in the criteria, how much should it be? 40%.
40.
So it
Yeah.
means it is we are well above our target here. Uh, Even like if we get it within five, we are still profitable. So we from this criteria, from this point of view, this is looking like a good product. So that's how uh,
You find.
we yeah we do this calculation. Now, like, let me give you another example like this one, baby memory book. So this is just a small book, as you can see, but the price is at the higher side, 19.99. So again, okay, what is this not showing? Maybe they're not having enough sales. Let's just pick up another one. Okay, it's not loaded. So the FBA here is 3.1, and the selling
Yeah.
price is 19.9. So the referral fee should be somewhere 3. Yeah, FBA fee is 3.1, referral fee is 3. So, and it's selling at 20. So it means the total is 6, which is less than, which is almost 30%, or not almost, exactly 30%. So we are below the 35% fee mark.
Yeah.
And if we source it at, let's say we get it at $6, which is 4.5 pounds, we are at a profit margin of 46%, which is also within our criteria. So
Yeah.
uh, that's how we do the calculation. If a product is within our criteria, like there will be lots of products with
Yes.
FBA fee, with the Amazon fee more than 50%, more than 40%. Why we bother to launch them when we can find a better product with better profitability with lower risk? So uh, obviously all this research, all the stats that we are looking at, all this criteria is for the purpose to minimize our risk and to increase
Yes.
our chances of success. So because let's say you're doing bread container, let's pick up uh, let's try this. And this one, here you can see the selling price is 6.4.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get the FPFE correctly here. Yeah, and the FPFE is 3.3. So it's already more than 50%. Maybe you don't know, this guy is just having some running some discount or what, but at this price, this is not at all viable. So
Yeah.
as you can see, this guy has launched it, but he's got very bad rating, so maybe he's reduced the pricing 7.3. Previously, he was 11.5. Still at 11.5, this is not profitable because the FBA fee is 3.2, the referral fee is
Yeah.
almost 2. Okay, it's
You
1.
don't make money.
FBA fee is 3.3, so overall it is 4.3 and 4.4. So it's almost like 40% or more than that. So that's why, because why is this happening? Because the product is bulky and the FPFE is
Yes.
higher and the selling price is lower. So even if we
No,
are
no.
going for a bulky product, we need to pick up a competitor, or we need to pick up a design that is selling for a higher price compared to
Yeah.
other competitors. So then that's where, because uh, like let's suppose, let's have an example. This guy competitor is selling for 42, and this one is selling for 50. But most probably their FBFE will be the same. Check it out. FBFE is 3.4, 3.4. So both are having the same FBFE, but this is a better design. So that's why if like in the same category he's selling higher, so if he has better production and good sourcing, he will be having more profit. Obviously, it depends on the
Yeah.
design and all those other things as well. But here we
Yeah.
are just taking example of FPFE. So at $50, at $40, they're having the same FPFE. So that's our point. So you can review this criteria, have some examples, practice it, and uh, we'll
Yes.
we'll keep discussing it. So that was just a short criteria. I've already shared this document with you. You can have a look as well.
Yes. Inshallah.
Okay.
All right, brother. Thank you so much.
Okay. Have a
More,
good day.
more homework, inshallah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.